Hello everyone, I just wanted to introduce these readings in terms of a collective sort of introduction. I'm going to be doing mini relationship and romance readings for all 12 signs. And they are mini readings. I'm not going to be intuiting too much. Just going to let these little scat cards do the talking. If you're wondering what scat cards are, they're a deck of 32 cards. They are only court cards, and they are from the pip cards from 7 up. Okay, not 7 up the drink, but 7 increasing up. And this little deck of 32 cards is just going to give us some indications as to what's going on around the signs. And then I'm going to complete each reading with a major arcana from the Gilded Tarot. I pulled out the majors just to give it a capstone, give it like a larger arcing message to the end of the reading, because they are short, sweet, to the point. If I sound indifferent, that's not my intention. It's just that I'm blasting through these readings and I am letting the cards do the work rather than trying to go into the deep recesses of the intuitive mind for these particular readings, okay? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Sorry for my dirty table, you guys. Welcome all to this little moment in space and time in this channel, and on with your reading. Aries, was up? Always a pleasure to read for you guys. Sorry about the shadows. It's late at night. I have a crush on somebody, so I got out the scat cards to do romance and relationship readings, and I thought, what the heck? I'll do 12 more for all my awesome YouTube subscribers and supporters. So hopefully you like these. They're just very general, very quick. I'm just kind of farting around, but at the same time, not really intuiting too much. Just wanting these cards to tell a story. I'm really have connected with these cards, and so, yeah, I wanted to share that with you, all right? We're going to just be looking at 4 cards here, and then we're going to flip a major arcana for a best path to follow, or see what it all means kind of thing. All right, here we go. What's going on here? A lot of you might be feeling a little bit left alone at this time. There could be some singled out type feelings for some of you. And as well, some of you could be just like hoping that things are going to change. But it's like, where is the initiative to bring about the change that you want to see as well? It's a good time for manifestation for you right now. Put forward positive thoughts about the outcomes that you would like to see, and then drop all attachment to them so that they can come to fruition. All right, this is a good card. There is happiness in this card, but there also could be a situation where it's like you're gonna have to want to watch like you know, any bad habits that might be creeping in at this time, to put them aside, making sure you're putting your lover or partner first. Because the feeling is that somebody might not be doing it at this time. And if you are single, Aries, almost the feeling is, especially if you're younger, this could be a chance because you're going against the flow and you're waiting to see if there's someone out there for you that sees things the same way that you do. And they are too as well going against the flow of whatever that might be. You know, kind of interesting to see why that come out. All right. As well, though, could be a good time for good physical love and good sexual relationships at this time surrounding your sign, Aries. This card has a lot of your energy with it. I feel it's a situation where it's like you may be feeling you know, extra promiscuous or extra turned on by, you know, certain things or certain somebodies at this time. So if you've got somebody in your life, let it show. Let them know. Be playful, flirt, and let them know that, you know, you are you're game. You're down. You're down if they're down, kind of thing, right? So I want to keep it PG, but that's the situation I have. Some of you might just be like doing the super player thing. You might be, you know, wheeling and dealing and making love and finding love in all the wrong places, right? I don't know. Here we go. 7 of Hearts. This is a situation here that you are playing the field. There are a lot of options on the table for you at this time, and there could be a situation where you're maintaining, you know, a lot of like a handful of relationships on social media, and it's like maybe you are in an open relationship and you're wanting to, you know, branch out or finally say, okay, well, what does an open relationship truly entail, and are you on the same page with your partner? Things of that nature. Okay, and some of you are defining what it is about characteristics in other people that you are drawn to, that you are attracted to. It's like weird science where the two kids create the perfect woman and they hit the button on the computer and it comes to life and it blows their minds. This is kind of like the inner work you might be doing to connect with you know, a long-term lover or somebody that you don't know is just you're meant to meet that person, or it's kind of like predestined. Okay, interesting card to see there. And for some of you, this is an older Earth sign. This could be a Taurus. This could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. As somebody who's experienced, is very mature, and as well a very practical individual. Okay, this is somebody that understands things at face value. They're willing to be fair in relationships, and that I feel is very important to you, Aries. So if you have this, if you see this maturity in somebody, you may just decide like, okay, well, maybe you want to keep a boyfriend, like a man friend, that you can be with, you can be there with, and make sure that if you feel like he is being promiscuous, you have to kind of show your devotion in order to receive devotion. I don't know why I said he there, probably because I'm looking at a king, but this person is what I'm feeling is, it's like you have to almost kind of like express love through spoken word to maintain and capture this person's loyalty. Okay, let's look at a tarot card for best path to follow. Those are kind of funny, interesting things to see there. All right, you guys have pulled the Sun. All right, so that's good. Remain open is the theme for September. Remain open. You don't want to jump into a relationship too quickly at this time. This card is signifying that it's like it would be good for you almost to play the field. good for you to keep anybody that could be too clingy at a bit of arm's length at this time, or anybody that's calling upon too much of you, to keep independent. You want to like almost maintain some independence, and that's kind of like as we move into this new century, almost 20 years in now, it's a bigger theme, and you guys are almost like leading the charge, as you always do, Aries, in terms of saying, no, these are the boundaries, these are the realistic expectations, and when it comes to monogamy or polygamy or open relationships, or however you're conditioned to think about it, it's almost like you guys are setting the rules. You guys are drawing up the rule book right now, and if people are getting with it, they're not. But there's also this practical side to it where you realize it's like it can't be all self. There's got to be some practical sharing in that. Okay, those are some crazy messages, Aries. I love you all, and I'm going golfing.